Coach Mulkey, welcome back to Louisiana and to your new home here at LSU. And you've accomplished so much in your career, but how surreal is it growing up as the Pistol Pete of girls basketball in Tangipahoa Parish, and now you take the reins here of this women's basketball program in the Pete Maravich Assembly Center?
There's so many connections to Louisiana. This is my home state. I've said it many, many times. It didn't matter where my career took me, I would always be a Louisiana girl. I'm just honored to have been asked to come back here. I'm grateful, I'm thankful to Scott, to Stephanie, to Dee Dee. They worked me, but they didn't annoy me. It's meant to be. I'm a firm believer that timing in one's life allows you to make a lot of decisions. We've got a lot of work to do, and I'm going to tell people, be patient. I'm going to tell myself to be patient.
I was about to say.
Yes, because I like things done yesterday.
When you look in the rafters, you see the Final Four banners. Sue Gunner's statue is here in the PMAC, and stars like Simone Augustus, Sylvia Fowles, Tamika Johnson, Joyce Walker, all played here. So as somebody who has been around women's basketball your entire life, what's your view of the history of this program now that you take over as head coach?
Well, my view of it is I had an up-close and personal viewpoint along the way. I played against Joyce Walker. I got a dose of it, and what a remarkable job Sue Gunner did here. She's a Hall of Famer. She's a legend here. If I can do just a little bit of what she did here, I feel like I will have fulfilled my job. You don't understand unless you're in the business. Some of the greatest women's basketball players in college played here at LSU, and we don't ever need to forget that.
Family is extremely important to you. Your daughter Mackenzie played for you, is now on staff with you. You spent many nights over at Alex Box watching your son Kramer play baseball, and you are surrounded by a lot of your staff here today. What was that plane ride like as you're all together embarking on this brand new chapter, but again, kind of as your own team?
Well, two of my staff members that will be ops people are from North Louisiana, so they were just ecstatic, you know. But Mackenzie doesn't know as much about LSU, obviously. She's a Baylor graduate. Kramer, you don't have to convince him of anything. He's loving it because I'm Kramer's mom here, and he loves that, you know.
You'll get a feel for your roster and staff outlook in the next couple of months, and as you come back and you get settled, what's your message to fans as everybody gets ready to pack the PMAC in this new era of women's basketball?
Well, you want to establish what was here before, and many of your LSU fans and alums remember that. They have a vision of what it was. They see it with gymnastics here. They see it when baseball, you know, the World Series. They saw it with the national championship in football. They see it in softball, and you just need to get it back. And winning, look, we're no dodos in coaching. Winning solves a lot of problems, but that doesn't happen overnight. So what we have to do as a staff is we have to be visible, we have to meet people, we have to tell them you better get your ticket now, because if we get there, you're not going to be able to get the seat you want eventually. And help us get to where it used to be. And you don't have to wait until we start winning games. You got to help us win. That's my message, is that be realistic, give us time. As impatient as I am, I've got to give us time. And I will evaluate the talent here. I will, you know, get the staff in place, and we all get settled in. And when we do, there won't be anybody on this campus that'll outwork us.
Education and graduation seem to be the foundation of your programs. And LSU fans know about the national championships and the accolades, but how would you describe the overall culture that you want to create here in Baton Rouge?
My parents graduated high school and went to work. They didn't go to college. All they knew was middle income, let's go to work, let's pay our bills, let's provide for our family. Basketball allowed me to keep them from having to pay for my education. And that made me proud. I owe those young ladies and their families one thing when they come here. I owe them a degree. I can't promise that they're going to play in the WNBA. I can't promise SEC championships. I can't promise national championships. That's what we're striving to do, but I can make a promise in their home. I will not use your child's talents and send her home without a degree.
as a 4-time state champion at Hammond High. You said going to LSU would have been the easy option, state school right down the road, but instead you decide to go to Louisiana Tech and you make history. Now after 21 years at Baylor, what made LSU the right decision now?
You know, it's time to go home. And that's about the best description that I can give you. There was no magical moment. It was 5 days of back and forth on, because I'm a very loyal person. Right? I don't live out of a suitcase. I've lived in 2 states my entire life. My children were born in Louisiana. My grandchildren were born in Texas. So just working through things and understanding, you're getting a message. The good guy upstairs is sending you a message, go back home. I will be able to tell more Boudreaux and Thibodeau jokes than I have in the last 21 years, and people will understand what the heck I'm talking about. So I'm looking forward to meeting everybody that loves LSU, bring more fans in that never follow LSU. There's a lot of people in my parish, in Tangipahoa Parish, that are not LSU people, but I bet you they'll buy those season tickets.
They will be now.
You got it.
Well, thank you very much again. Welcome home and excited for this next season.
Thank you.